Oh no, can you guys hear me? Hello, hello, hello. I was trying to get Foodie to stop floating. Okay, let me see who's here. Hello, Satan. Aaron, my beautiful best friend. Good to see you. Hello, Mel's. Hello, Blue. Good to see you. Hey, Twisted, late night breezy with that sultry voice. Oh, yes, here I am. Kiwi girl. Hello, hello. Good to see you, Twisted. Hey, Deborah. Okay, so I figured we could just do a quick Foodie recap. Just to stay on top of things. And yeah, okay, so where do we get you guys caught up? Okay, she raged earlier. She's been absolutely disgusting lately. I think it's because Salah is like never there. Stella, hey, good morning, Deborah. Hey, Mrs. C, you hear me? Okay, good. Okay, so I think part of it is Salah is never there. I think the other part is vacations coming up, and like everybody else is usually like really excited to go on vacation, right? But Foodie couldn't get her eating under control. So she's probably going to be really uncomfortable wherever she flies to, wherever she goes. Her rage that she did was so disgusting that YouTube removed it. So I'm thinking she got a community strike. I don't know if she'll be able to upload. Yeah. Bally was hammered a few days ago and said on stream she wants to have a three-way with you and S Jam. No, thank you. I will be passing on that. That sounds like the three-way from hell. Good times though. Salah has abandoned her. I think so too. Blondie, yay for late night company. Yes, yay. I hope she got a strike. I'm thinking she may have. Okay, what else happened? Foodie is now a mod for Shani for Christ. I happened to go into Shani's live stream. I was just morbidly curious, to be honest. And Foodie was in there modding. And then so I had to run my mouth, but then like I talked shit and then ran. So I don't know what they said, but I heard it was pretty bad. What else? What else? I don't know. Let's go to Twitter and we'll get a recap. Danielle, hello, hello. It wasn't that bad, was it? Her rage was vile. Is Bally here? Oh, God help me if Bally's here. I think I'm going to have to get a restraining order against that one. We're not sending you feet shots, Bally. Never, never. You're going to have to find somebody else's feet to obsess over. Mine are staying in the socks now that I know that you're around. Where's Salah's suitcase? None of his clothes are in the fart box. Oh, they're at his other wives or girlfriends or the red room. One of those. Bally, get a life. She really needs one. It sounds like though she's in quite, I don't even know how to describe it, the situation. So I'm just gonna, I don't know, stay in my own. Oh, can you guys even hear me? Can you guys hear me at all? Was I muted the whole time? Hello, hello. Really missed it. He's a mod for them. Oh, yeah. So Foodie's a mod for Shani for Christ, which is odd to me because I am not allowed to live stream because I'm supposed to be taking my child to the park 24/7. But Shani and Rev, who lost their children because they were abusive, they're amazing parents to Foodie. You can hear me okay. You could hear me the whole time. It said I was muted, so I'm like, shit. Hey, Ricardo, in her live that you played this morning, it almost sounded as if she was about to say Japan and then quickly stopped herself. That would be really interesting. That would be really interesting. Okay, let me share Twitter. I started sharing it and then I don't know what happened. I think I got distracted. I think that's what happened. Bali, you're a trafficker. You don't deserve any kindness from us. That's the part right there. I just wish she would stop trying with me because I will never view her as somebody other than a woman who's supposed to look out for other women, but she trafficked them instead for her creepy boss. I will never view her as like an actual person. I think she's disgusting. I do. Don't forget the ice cream, the park. Oh, yes, I forgot about that. Hey, Nightmare. Not muted. Lost, gave up willingly. Yeah. Foodie should go home to Canada and ask her mom to take her to the damn park. She should. You get distracted a lot. Oh my God, it's the story of my life. Story of my mother freaking life. I'm constantly distracted. I don't know. Anyways, all right. So a lot happened. I retweeted a whole bunch of stuff. We're just going to kind of go down the row and then you guys let me know your thoughts on everything. So Fondue Pandu called her some names and said that Foodie's mom should have spent less time trying to trap alcoholics and spend more time teaching her daughter, she called her another name, hygiene. Brush your teeth, use slob, and then they called her a bunch of names. A biatch who doesn't wash her mouth ain't washing her musty patoot. All right, let's see what this clip is. I had to make it YouTube friendly because that account does not hold back. Okay, so get ready to see Foodie's teeth.
She has like weird ashy skin, like sweat, like weird skin, and like no lips. It looks like she has no teeth, but she has teeth. She has like weird ashy skin, like sweat, like weird skin, and like no lips. It looks like she has no teeth, but she has teeth. I don't even remember the last time I went to a dentist. I think it was in 2015.
Oh my gosh.
I don't even remember the last time I went to a dentist. I think it was in 2015.
2015? I can't be the only one who likes to go to the dentist. Well, I don't actually like going to the dentist, but I like having teeth in my mouth, so I go.
I don't know where my toothbrush is.
Oh! Oh, this is
I
bad.
have not brushed my teeth since I got back from Cuba.
This is really disgusting.
I don't know where my toothbrush is. I have not brushed my teeth since I got back from Cuba.
Ugh.
Nasty bitch.
That's nasty. I'm sorry, but that's disgusting. That is just disgusting. It's not like she can't go to the dentist. I don't know what's worse. I saw this picture. Okay, I don't even know if I could talk about it. So I was sent this picture of Cyrax. It's a recent picture, and I have not felt well since. I have not felt okay since, and then Foodie's teeth was just, like, the icing on the cake, and I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna eat for, like, the next 24 hours. It was so nasty. It has a hole in it or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't wanna make you guys sick, but I don't know what goes on in that household. I don't want to know, but I want to know why there's an open wound, actually. I would love to know that. Anyways, okay, so PI says this is what most likely got Foodie Beauty's video removed for violating terms of service. And then she used a certain term I'm obviously not going to say. But PI said it's an ethnic slur to degrade Indians, which she used to rage against garlic bread, proving once again she's a racist xenophobe. So in case you missed it, this was, you know what? I can't even play it. If it got her live removed, it was a disgusting word. It's up on the screen. Actually, I don't want to offend anybody anyways, but she was really on one about garlic bread today. And then I kind of figured out why. It's because DC Media Girl did a stream on garlic bread. She's bannovating and back on YouTube now. So she did a whole stream dedicated to him. I wasn't gonna watch it. I mean, DC Media Girl talking about garlic bread, I'll pass. I'd rather, like, trim my toenails or something or pluck out each leg hair one by one by one. But anyways, so I realized she was raging about garlic bread because, I don't know, Foodie, DC, and Negs have this weird thing where they're, like, team up with each other when they don't like the community, and then they usually end up fighting with each other and then don't talk for a long time again, and then they team up when they need each other again. It's really bizarre. I'm not looking. Yeah. Why is Bali in here? Bali, I don't want you anywhere around my chat or any women that I care about, which is everybody in my chat right now. And hi to the men too. Hello, hello. I don't trust you. I think you're disgusting and I think you'll traffic anybody the second anybody wants you to, or if they ask you to tomorrow. I think you would have done anything for Natter if he would have left for you. You're a creep, you're weird, and you're involved in some weird love triangle. So I would go worry about that, Bali, okay? I would worry about that. You're never seeing my feet. You don't even deserve to breathe the same oxygen as me. Like, go somewhere else. Go somewhere else. Hey, everyday Miriam. She thinks that repeating that he took his mother shopping is an insult. All you need to know about Foodie Beauty. True. I did trim my toenails, but you're still reaching. Hey, Soda. Hello, hello. Okay, if I missed anybody, let's keep going. So I can't play the clip, but you don't want me to anyways because it's disgusting. This is just, goals. I could just picture myself doing this. I can. If reacting to Foodie Beauty doesn't work out, I'm just going to grab the nearest shopping cart that actually works and I'm going to rescue a bunch of animals. And I'm going to go around town on my shopping cart with my dogs, and nobody's going to tell me anything because I'll just be zooming right past you. So you can't try. You could try, but you're not going to tell me nothing. Bali admitted back in whichever country she's been in a bunch of different countries. In whatever country she was at the time, her boss asked her to get her ladies. So she would go find him young ladies and bring them back to him. Her words were she trafficked them because she was afraid that he was going to cut her face. And then she went on to tell the story about how this girl was a naughty girl and she wanted it. If that doesn't tell you what kind of a person that Bali is, I don't know what to tell you. Aside from that, she wanted to give Nader her restaurant. She wanted to be with him. And she talked shit about Jewish people to Nader, telling him that she doesn't think that they're trustworthy people. So she is just a shit human being. You don't think that they're trustworthy people, Bali? I don't trust people who traffic other women because they're afraid of their face getting cut. I don't know. There had to be other options, right? There had to be other options. Walmart. That's crazy. She is disgusting. She is disgusting. Bali is trying to obtain pictures of our feet for the dark web. Don't give her a toe. Don't, because she won't ever leave you alone. She won't. Satan's channel, if one of the mods will share it, I have been loving his edits. So he takes like the funniest or most interesting parts of the Foodie Rages and he puts them to like music and does really cool edits. So if you want to catch up on Foodie and not be disgusted but kind of laugh and make fun of her, I would highly check out Satan's channel. Exactly, Blondie. I would love to shop with my mom again. Some people wish they could take their parents shopping again. Blondie, I get that. Salt and Sass said, guess she finally saw Poop Dude's peen pic. If I guess she did, but she's still being far too generous with him. She needs to take off like an inch, an inch or so. Stella, thank you for sharing that. Kez, hugs. I know hugs to anybody who needs them tonight. You know, I don't like garlic bread, but you're right. Like some people are wishing that they could go with shopping with their parents. So, I don't know, hugs to anybody who needs them tonight. And friendly reminder to those of us who still are blessed to have our parents, please call them and tell them that you love them or send them a text. Just please do that. Just please do that. If you take off an inch, he has nothing. Maybe get a grip on maybe get a grip on reality. All right, let's keep going, guys. Let's keep going. Foodie Beauty's emotional support did a poll. Are you surprised that, and they called Foodie Beauty a predator, is a mod for Shani and Rev, and I voted no. It seems like everybody else voted no as well. I'm not surprised. I just hope she doesn't rage at me to take my kid to the park anymore, or I hope she doesn't rage at me telling me how horrible of a parent I am when I see my child every day and I have custody of her and I do take her to the park. And yeah, I hope she doesn't rage at me anymore because she's in Shani's chat. She should tell Shani she should be fighting for her kids. That's what she should be doing, to be honest. Maybe get a grip. Yeah. Okay, so this is proof Foodie's live stream got removed for violating YouTube's community guidelines. People were sharing their little screenshots around. Take your kid to the park, but I won't take my cat to the vet, though. Right? Jujubee, are you being cheeky to brazen? I don't even see a Jujubee. Oh, so you're talking about much worse stuff than Foodie Beauty does. Let's be honest. Um, okay, so there's Bally who admits to trafficking women and doesn't like a whole group of people. And then there's Foodie Beauty who also doesn't like apparently people with different colored skin. She had some choice words to call them. She calls FFG a horrible slur that she's been told not to use anymore. She abuses animals. She thinks people jumping out of buildings on 9/11 is hilarious. She blames mothers for school shootings and said they should have been there with their kids that day. I mean, can we really call it worse or just as disgusting, I guess? It's all evil and horrible in my eyes. I don't think one is worse than the other. I think they both belong on an island somewhere, far from everybody else, where they can't hurt other women, children, or anybody. And that's truly how I feel. Verdam's saying Foodie isn't that bad. You're saying Foodie isn't that bad. Really? Foodie, who's racist and homophobic. Foodie, who makes up disgusting lies about people just for reacting to her. Foodie, who calls FFG a certain name every single day. That Foodie? Are we talking about the same Foodie? She's not that bad? Huh. I guess we must be talking about two different Foodie Beauties. She's pretty damn bad. They're both horrible. They're both horrible. Bali, Foodie Beauty, and Shani for Christ. All horrible people. Anonymity. Oh, is Anonymity okay? I lost my mom. Oh, yeah, 3 weeks ago. She was my best friend and the only Anonymity. I wish I could hug you right now. I wish I could hug you. Twisted said scummy stuff. It is. Danielle said the pumped up kicks pissed the parents off. And I don't know why your mama thought it was a good idea to do a remake of it, but it was disgusting. It's, school shootings are terrifying, tragic. Nobody wants them to happen. Many of us live in fear of them happening. I'll speak for me. Every single day, I'm worried sending my child off to school. So Foodie to blame parents for saying they weren't there or they should have stayed home or whatever else. It's just really sick and disgusting. And I don't know. Foodie just shouldn't speak on certain things. She shouldn't. Foodie called a man's children three. She did say that, and I won't repeat it, but Danielle put in the chat how she referred to a man's children. Foodie's disgusting. Charlie Gold said, having trouble with my credit card at the moment, or I would. Talking about Foodie Beauty and Shani's chat. So Charlie said, so she would super chat them if she could. Interesting. And she continues, Chantel will support anyone who speaks negatively about creators she dislikes, even if they're documented child abusers who lost custody of their children. And then here's Foodie, who's a mod now. I mean, I guess trash attracts trash. I don't know what else to say. It's not shocking that she's a mod. It's just like all the effed up people of YouTube all find each other and hang out. Foodie says, Nacho Man, LOL, and she has some nerve shaming anyone's privates. Oh, they're talking about me. That's what Breezy's recent ex, who said, my recent ex? I wouldn't call that dude an ex. But anyways, the Burst of Time said, are people regularly reporting Foodie Beauty's YouTube? Because that shit is vile. The way she eats like a conveyor belt with the sounds like she's sucking it in and the mess of a toddler. If she didn't have a channel, you think Salah would kick her to the curb? Yes. Do you guys think he would kick her to the curb if she didn't have a channel? She needs to just shut up and live her fake life. Agreed. Agreed. Thank you, Kiwa Girl Blondie and Caleb. Anonymity, we're here for you. Let's see. This was another community post, but Kristen has me blocked for whatever reason, so I can't see it, but she just showed proof Foodie's live is removed. I don't know. The whole thing is bizarre, to be honest. Like, I don't know. Kristen covers Foodie and streams Foodie, but she doesn't want other people doing it. It's bizarre. But anyways, I don't have any hate towards that person. But just to let you know, it was like a screenshot that showed Foodie's live was removed. Yaba said, letting Crack Mama work her up. She takes the bait every single time. So eventually we're going to get to her community post, which she did edit. But she was asking people to stop coming into her chat and getting her riled up. But what she doesn't realize is her little bestie, Yo Mama, is the one that gets usually the one that gets her live streams taken down. He comes into her chat, riles her up to talk about me and FFG and then Yaba, and then her streams get removed or she has to private them, and then he goes on his merry way. But she doesn't realize that. She's not smart enough to realize that. How glorious is the bitch cannot live stream her vacation. That is so funny to me. That is so funny. Like, and she's gonna want to rage over it, but she can't. She can't. Okay, so Barbecue Chicken shared this clip from her live and said, I hope she isn't accusing Girl World of what happened with Lil Mama. I'm just gonna play this clip.
It doesn't do anything because people don't care if they're too dumb to realize the hypocrisy, or they just don't give a shit. Like they could literally get away with killing somebody as long as they're hating on me. No one will care. So
I don't.
gosh, anything. It doesn't do anything because people don't care.
I so badly want to talk about it, but I'm like, what is there left to say? Those of us that were around saw what happened. Lil Mama was like in the community for or reacting for like a short period of time. Again, the whole thing was tragic and sad, but it's nobody's fault. And people like Yo Mama and Foodie Beauty who are like pointing fingers and blaming, it's like, well, what did you do? Like Foodie Beauty, did you reach out to her if you knew she was struggling and getting ganged up on? And she was a beezer, right? Did you reach out to her? Yo Mama, did you saying that you were going to continue reacting to her and buying blow pops to wear when you do that? Like, was that helping the situation? I don't think pointing fingers at reaction channels is helping, especially when the husband asked to not like keep bringing it up. But Foodie Beauty keeps bringing it up. She keeps bringing it up. Yo Mama is literally that voice. And I know it's true. It's true. Danielle said, hey, Foodie, if Shitboy and Slow Mama can insert themselves into biatch drama, so can the male reactors. And I retweeted it. Mrs. Fupa Booty said, the face you make when you get a strike from YouTube right before you go on a vacation/visa run. Oh my gosh. It gives me life. The more I think about it, the more like she's okay. She already was acting so miserable about going on vacation, right? Like, not excited as one would be to like travel and go see the sights, you know? She seems stressed out. She seems like she doesn't want to go. And now she can't even make money off of it right away. Like, she can't film it well, she could film it, but she can't live stream it. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I read that one. Where was your support of her when she passed? Where was your concern when Marty doxed your whole chat? Exactly, Blondie. No 7-Eleven motel room mukbangs. How are they gonna afford it? Okay, so I saw that Foodie was a mod in the chat, and I was feeling a little spicy tonight. So I said, it's so nice you and Foodie can bond over having men with small. You can get what I was talking about. Shani has made fun of Rev. I even have a video up on it. I forgot if he said he was like 6 inches or something. And she was like, no, you're not. And she was like completely outing him. True. True. She has to put effort into making vlogs. She does. Okay, so PI showed a screenshot again that showed that YouTube removed it. It gives me life. Kimberlina said, Ron saying Rev should get a job has sent me. And I just found that highly entertaining. Like, does Ron have a job? Like, does anybody shop at the attic? And how do they run a business when they're always busy suing people or live streaming, complaining about the people doing? I'm very confused. Okay, so here's Foodie's long community post, again, which is edited. Basically, it sounds like people had to pay her to be a mod, but she says, hi. So just a favor to ask my viewers, can you not come into my live streams or leave comments stirring the pot and trying to incite drama responses from me? I don't want to hear what people are saying about me. If my mods can mute or block those who come in and make such comments like, so-and-so reactor is sniping you, can you believe this person said this about you, etc., etc. I don't need to be surrounded by those who don't wish well on me and my mental health. I will also block those comments, but I prefer to not see them. I understand this is the internet, but protecting one's mental health, oh God, we're pulling the mental health card again. But protecting one's mental health by getting rid of as much of abusive behavior as possible is important, and I have to do better at that. Also, as for moderators, does anyone who is a loyal beezer want to be a moderator? I could use a few more. The conditions are that you have to be around in my chats regularly and not gone for a while or gone permanently. And you must be a member. Let me know in the comments. Thanks for the support. Everyone has a right to a support system. If you haven't been in my chats for a while, I will remove you as a moderator, but if you decide you want to return, I can add it back. So, what I hear is she's blaming everybody else. She can't control her own behavior. Who she should be talking to, you should have just reached out to Yo Mama Foodie and just told him to stop causing drama in your chat because you're the one who pays for it. Like, he leaves, he goes to live stream on his channel, he'll cover it the next day, and his streams are staying up, Foodie. Yours are being removed. If you can't handle how you respond to people, I would just take a break, but you don't have to because it looks like YouTube's giving you one anyways. So there's that. And why do people have to pay you to be a mod on your channel? That's weird. That's very weird. It's also against terms of service. It is, Danielle. It is. Dastardly Deed said YouTube informed me at 6:32 p.m. the video you reported has been removed from YouTube. I'm sorry, but I'm not taking any chances on losing my 1K Victoria's Secret pink gift card from my son this Christmas. Anyways, go shopping with your son. Crazy Gabby shared Foodies. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot to share this opinion. So Peaches shared her community post and said, no, you don't get to cry about your mental health when you can't control your stupid mouth. I can't stand people that are the perpetual victim. You violated terms of service, and now you get to sit on a strike. Have fun not live streaming your visa hop. I love that. Crazy Gabby said, Foodie Beauty makes the moderators on her channel pay to be a member. So in other words, in order to be a moderator for her, you have to pay her. And they said, isn't that a terms of service violation? It is. It is for a fact. I was hoping to see her seal in Morocco in real time. Well, if she can't live stream, I'm thinking of maybe Monday. I want to start going back and filming, or not filming, reacting to Kanisha. But I have to say she's been having her daughter, so, like, I don't want to put her daughter on my channel, even though she's on her channel. I just would feel disgusting, like, restreaming it, you know what I mean? So, Monday, if Kanisha doesn't have her daughter and is dancing or cleaning or doing whatever, I would love to go and watch for a while with you guys. Why does the beluga whale think she can run the whole sea of YouTube? I don't know. What did Soda say? I missed it. Hold on, I'm trying to scroll up. I hope you're okay, Soda. I'm sorry if anything's going on. That's pretty noble. We all must be there for each other. Yeah, I don't know. I just know, like, our corner of Girl World, like, we're cool over here, but, like, the community is crazy right now. And I don't know. I just don't want to film somebody else's kid. It's weird. Okay, so Foodie Beauty's emotional support said, Foodie Beauty, however shall you rage? I hope you're unable to vlog your miserable holiday. And Ask Chats and Super Pat said, imagine going on vacation, on a strike, unable to rage. Damn, that makes a dent in the earnings. It does. It does. She only had a few days to, really get her money in. Just a few days to make her money, and she lost that thanks to Yo Mama and the people that don't really care about her. So Fondue Pondu said, Salad making his 500-pound pet, they called her a pet something, at the moment streamed for exactly 2 hours for free. Oh yeah, because it was deleted. She did that for free. They said, I see his business is as strong here as it is for his home body spray business and wife selection. Real genius level intelligence. Dance for us, piggy, is what she said. And then Salah says, there's 12 minutes more. So he literally has, like, a time she has to stream for. He's like, you have to stream for an hour and a half or 2 hours. And she does it. But today she did it for free. And it gives me life. It really does. Okay, Foodie Beauty's emotional support, CPAP, I think is the rest of it, said, Chantal, you're responsible for your actions. I suggest you do not live stream if you cannot control yourself. Own up to your actions for once and stop blaming others. This community post screams, I'm a victim. You are a 40-year-old woman. Try acting like it for once. She doesn't know how. She's incapable. More people talking about her community posts. Hello, YouTube said, wow, this goes to show you how insecure and controlling she is. She basically said, if you don't come to every live or every stream and pay me, you can't be a mod, meaning she is bullying people into viewing and paying her money. Yikes. Pretty much, which is why she had to edit it and take the mod part out. I think now it says she's going to wait on the mod situation. Girl World Lurker said, I don't think there's enough time for that, Susan. Lose 100 pounds in that amount of time? She was really mad at Susan. Girl World Lurker said, yeah, keep eating, cutie. Keep eating more. The more you eat, the more entertaining this trip will be for us. Oh, have you guys tried crumble cookies? Can we talk about it for a minute? She is special, special size, special minded, and special fed. Blondie said, we knew this was going to happen as her money is drying up. And why Slaw's gone more. He knows she gets more views when she rages. It's true, Blondie. It's true. Danielle said, someone told Foodie to block Slow Mama, and dumbass Teardrop asked why. Because he gets her in trouble. And she still doesn't realize that. Okay, I already hated crumble cookies. So don't listen to me. You might think they're amazing. I already decided, I don't know if anybody else is like this, but like in my head, I already decided I wasn't going to like these cookies. I don't know why. I just decided. And so, anyways, Breezy Jr. wanted them. And so we made it happen. And we got these cookies that were horrible. I'm sorry. They just were. She liked them. The rest of my family tried it and liked them. I think they are way too sweet. This one tasted like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich to me, but not in a good way. Like peanut butter and jelly on raw dough with some sprinkles thrown onto it. If that's what you like, then this might be the cookie for you. I don't know how else to describe it. This other one I wouldn't even try because this one was so sweet that I didn't even have like anything left in me to want to try this one. I did take like a little bit of that frosting, and it just tasted like butter. I don't know. You guys might really like it. Don't listen to me. If you have a crumble, you might want to try them and like them. I just don't understand what the hype is about, I guess. But they're pretty. I mean, they look nice. I would rather just bake my own cookies. I mean, it was just too sweet to enjoy. Um, I don't know. I don't think I'm a big frosting and sprinkles and like all that kind of a gal. But if you are, you might like it. You might like it. Never really liked cookies or biscuits, cheese and crackers for me. Ooh, cheese and crackers. The only good crumble cookie I ever had was their strawberry cheesecake one. Okay, that one I would probably try, but no cookie videos in Breezy's future. No, the only cookies I like, I don't know, maybe I'm boring. I like molasses cookies and I like pumpkin cookies. Um, that's about it. I don't know. I'm not a big cookie person, I guess. I'm not a cookie person. Biscuits sound good. They kind of do. They are far too sweet for me. Just tasted like eating solid corn syrup. Yeah, kind of. Kind of. Now we're gonna watch Foodie eat like 8 of these on stream, and if she does, I don't know how because I couldn't finish a bite. Anyways, everybody else really seems to enjoy them. I thought they were pretty. Like, this is really pretty to look at, right? I think it was more for the experience. We tried them. I don't have the urge to try them again, but I don't know. I love I know, Erin, the molasses cookies you make look so good. Like, I just want to fly you here. Well, because I want to meet you and you're like the best person in the world. But I also really want to try your molasses cookies. So there's that. Taste the biscuit. I miss that song. Foodie would probably say they aren't sweet enough. She probably would eat the whole box, say they're not sweet enough, and that she was still hungry. That's what I see happening. Anyways, if you want to know, Breezy Jr. gave the Olivia Rodrigo cookie a 9.5 out of 10. So there's that. There's that. Nashi Lynn said, Foodie Beauty, do tell us again how us haters are all fat and unable to travel because I just did a 30+ hour trip across Europe twice in a week while also eating healthy and staying active. Something she can only dream of. Good luck getting into that plane seat, Chins. Mrs. Scarlett, what did Mrs. C say? I love chocolate chip cookies and peanut butter cookies. You know what's okay sometimes? An oatmeal raisin cookie. That actually sounds really good right now. Am I like an old person cookie person? I feel like my choices are like oatmeal raisin, molasses, Fig Newtons. I don't know. Butterscotch cookies. Ooh, that kind of sounds good. I posted a selfie and said, "Hi, foodie." Oh, she's going to be angry because you're absolutely gorgeous, Danielle. All right, let's keep going. People have been making fun of Salah for saying bone petite. Oh, bone petite. Okay, Queen of WTF said one. Okay, actually, let's play the clip first and then I'll tell you what they said.
I'm obese because I have a food addiction. I agree with what you say. My family bullies me for being. I know, and people act like I didn't ever try to get help. Like, it's just like, let me live my life. It's not up to you. It's not your business. Like, you know what I mean? It's just so pathetic and so sickening. I'm obese because I have a food addiction. I
Yikes.
agree with what you say.
So, Queen of WTF said one, you went to therapy or a clinic a few times. They didn't tell you what you wanted to hear and you never went back or followed up. Two, you brought your issues online, wanting viewers to be your therapy. Again, when you didn't like what they had to say, blocked. And that's true. That's true. This is what she ate the other day, which is still wild to me. PI said, just a reminder that Foodie Beauty is the one who makes fun of diabetes by using her platform to eat like this. So during her rage tonight, or today, if you missed it, we do have it up. I think we cut out like 40 minutes before she ended her live stream just because we got bored. But well, not bored, but I think we were just over her. Maybe a little bored too. Anyway, she kept saying that we were ableist shaming, or no, we were ableist, we were fat shaming. What else? We were diabetes shaming, like all kinds of stuff. But then look at how she eats. She's the biggest shamer of them all. She is. Hello, YouTube said, quoting Foodie Beauty, they are sitting at home smelling their own farts. They aren't going on vacation. And then this person said, you aren't going on vacation. You have to leave a country. Huge difference. You are so unhappy about this trip. You are embarrassed of yourself and how out of shape you are. What are the odds? Well, she has to go, right? I was going to say, what are the odds this trip like suddenly gets canceled? But I think she has to go. She eats like a teenage boy. She does. Tone, hey, Joe. She blocks paying members. It is. Danielle said, let's never forget that she took the candy from the one girl in the hospital. Didn't she brag about like her words of like basically stealing food from an anorexic girl? Her words. So here's your mama running his mouth in Foodie's chat. He's a big part again of why she gets in trouble, but saying, we found the dirty delete just breezing bullying little mama video. So I reacted to her once for a short amount of time. She wasn't in the community that long, and I don't know. I don't know what to say. I think that it's nobody's fault and people need to stop like pointing the fingers. Nobody knew her personally. She started making reaction videos on the reactors and then people started reacting back, but the whole situation is just sad. It's very sad. Not your mother did a side by side of Foodie and this, and I just thought it was funny. All right, let's keep going. What is this? Okay, if I was a rich girl said, in response to FFG's Pigs Prepare to Fly video, you are correct. Chantal does not show up in search results on YouTube for fat people travel or flying fat. See video attached. Okay. I didn't see FFG's stream, but you guys who watch her, this might mean something to you. Okay, hold on. Did Foodie claim that she's like the first person that comes up if you search that? I'm kind of assuming that's what went down. These are the people who do come up. I think we all did have a laugh when we realized she had problems and stopped. I agree. It's just sad to keep like rehashing it and it's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. The whole thing is sad. Like, it's just sad. All right. So Foodie doesn't come up right away or at all. That's what I'm seeing here. A lot of people look very well put together. Then there's Foodie that comes on looking like a whole ass slob. I mean, I was going to say it. Oh, yeah. Danielle, she definitely shouldn't have been on the internet or any. Yeah, it's just things like that, like only the people who are closest and know what's going on can really help, right? Here's some clips from her rage Or here's one clip, and then I don't know. I'm just gonna play it, you guys. Okay, here's this.
She's so smug about everything. You're right. My man wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole.
Okay. And then what's this?
Every woman out there to know that if you are so desperate that you have to enter the DMs of somebody that I'm involved with or try to, I need you to know that any reply you get from anyone calling themselves Salah, like they even have the nerve to pretend to be that worthy, to even enter his DMs, any reply
To be that worthy. He wrote back to Kaibella like in 2.5 seconds.
you get is fake, because this man spends hours on video call with me every day, shows me screenshots of every single person trying to follow him, has all comments turned off, is not accepting new friend requests anywhere.
Did he show you the part where he told Kaibella he wanted to marry her? Oh, sorry, I started it over.
You to know that any reply
Or not marry her. He told her at least I could carry you. I love you. He sent her his D pic, his toes.
get from anyone calling themselves Salah, like they even have the nerve to pretend to be that worthy, to even enter his DMs, any reply you get is fake, because this man spends hours on video call with me every day, shows me screenshots of every single person trying to follow him, has all comments turned off, is not accepting new friend requests anywhere. Every woman
Oh my
out there
gosh.
to know that
This did.
and listen carefully, ladies.
Oh,
And listen carefully.
hold on. Ladies, are you listening carefully?
And listen carefully, ladies. Why would Salah go for you girls when he has a Canadian queen like me? You make no sense. Anyway, and listen
Oh
carefully,
my god.
ladies. Why would Salah go for you girls when he has a Canadian queen like me?
Yikes. Okay. So, friendly reminder, this is what Salah wrote Kaibella every minute, every second. When you go outside your home and walk, your mind will be thinking how to worship me. When you go to the bathroom, you will think that your face on the toilet and I'm going to pee and poop on your face. When you sleep, you will think that you are sleeping under the bed and I'm on top of the bed like the king. You are worthless, just my garbage bin. I'm going to spit on your face so much. I mean, what a charmer. I'm going to spit on your face so much. Like, how do you type that to somebody? I can't even take it seriously. I just can't. It is embarrassing, Draco. So much. Okay. All right. Pondu said, we'll put timestamps later. They tagged the Ministry of Interior Kuwait, a bunch of Kuwait people, like Kuwait News, all that stuff. And they said, Salah, a Syrian visa holder living in Man online names. Okay, what does he say here? Don't forget, y'all, the shit action channels are projecting a lot and insulting their fans and making fun of different kind of people, religions, and their look while their zombies would be one of them. Dude, you want to great Bibles. Like, take several seats. Okay, oh, here's Salah yapping it up with Bally. Bally, if we ignore these morons, their channels will be so boring, and the zombies will start to wake up from their coma and realize that they are obsessed over nothing and only for views and money. How do you talk to Bally about being obsessed when that chick's whole channel was dedicated to me at one point? Like, are we really doing this right now? All right, he also says, can you guys talk about something worth it, like something positive, and not about these morons who could do anything for views and money from the dirty way and spreading false rumors? Like you woof woof like a tiny 2-pound chihuahua? You mean those kind of rumors? Or that something terrible happened to your, I don't know, if something bad happened to that thing. Okay, he says, Tesley, when someone says Hamadan It's a big insult to the holy Islamic month Ramadan, which I saw some fake Muslim reaction channel never address it about FF Gunt or every disgusting things. Weren't you woof woofing at somebody during Ramadan? Is that respectful? I'm just curious. Is that considered respectful? Telling people you want to poop and pee on them while you're woof woofing at them and sending them all types of different corn. I mean, I saw what he's really into. PI said, and shares a clip of Foodie Beauty, she's eating so fast she's swallowing gulps of air with her food. Eventually, she will choke.
I can't say where we're going, but
Holy crap, she is.
I can't say where we're going, but
She's so greedy, she's trying to eat air now. Literally. Like, this is what we've become. Okay, this cow just made my whole day. So, can you just appreciate how cute it is? And I cannot leave this earth before I have a cow named Daisy that I adopt. Like, I already have a plan, you guys. So, I'm going to rescue a cow that was like meant to be on somebody's plate, and I'm going to save her. And I'm going to name her Daisy, and she's going to wear a flower crown, and she is going to live her best life doing this all day. That is my big plans, okay? Yes, she was eating air, Fiona. Anyways, I think the little cow peeping out at the end. Okay, hold on. That's like my sister, I swear. I'm having too much fun being wild. And then my sister pokes out. She's like, come on, it's time to calm down. It's time to calm down. You're 41. You're 41. Anyways, okay, what is this? A flashback to Foodie. Oh my gosh. Okay, this was wild when I saw this. So this is a flashback to Foodie first going to Kuwait and being able to literally run to the car, get in, and shut the door once being out of breath. She didn't even have to wedge in and then shut the door like she does now. Okay, so I'm going to make this bigger so you can really take this all in. It's wild. Okay, look at her. This is her first time to Kuwait, right?
Aww, we're friends.
I'm going to replay it because she can't do this now. She can't even walk to the kitchen without being out of breath. Hi.
Aww, we're friends. Hello.
I forgot she even used to be able to waddle that fast. I really forgot. Look how much, I know she looks a lot smaller. I mean, look at even the side profile here. Can you guys see it okay? Look at her side profile here. Now she's like 3 times that size. It's wild. Okay, let's keep going. I thought this moth was just really pretty. It's called a rosy maple moth. Look at how cute it is. It's perfect. It just looks so happy. I don't know. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Her sciatica wasn't bothering her. No, not this time. It wasn't. Nope. Queen of WTF said, I'm sure that all that mayo and those bonus noodles are going to be super helpful for your upcoming trip. So these were her videos she uploaded back to back. I'm so not ready to travel and bigger than ever. Literally her title, I'm so not ready to travel and bigger than ever. And then she uploads this Subway mukbang and the eerie disappearance. And she tells a true crime story on a disappearance, right? Which is very, very sad. While she's slurping food up and is being so disrespectful, I just cannot listen to her talk about true crime. I just can't. I feel like there's people who do it, like I've seen it on YouTube where there's people who will do a mukbang and talk about true crime, but like they're not disgusting and eating, this is really going to make Foodie want to rage, eating like a dang pig while they're talking about somebody's horrific experience. You know what I mean? Like these horrible things that happen to people. And like there's Foodie, slurp, 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 gulp, 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 moan, moan, moan. Like there's people who do it so much more respectfully. And I don't think Foodie should even touch true crime. That's truly how I feel. What the F? Imagine that moth in your room. It's so cute. Would you really be scared of that? Hold on. You'd be scared of this? It's so fuzzy. And it has pink antennas. You cannot. No, I think that you might see that and have a second. I don't know. Maybe you'll decide you like it, and you could have a pet moth, and you could get a little. I don't know. Well, you don't want to put it on a little leash and walk it because it could fly, but maybe it'll come visit you every day. That would be kind of cool. She can't eat and talk at the same time now. Is that the thumbnail? Oh, wait, hold on. This part? Yeah. I might be a bit behind in the chat. Yeah, how to travel. Oh, how I travel obese and super unhealthy. And then all that food. So, from what I heard, the sandwich didn't fill her up, so she made noodles after all of that. I didn't watch it, so you guys let me know if I'm wrong on anything. You don't F with moths. That one might change your mind though. Okay, Danielle said, I really hate when Foodie tries to be a storyteller. She effing sucks. She really does. Okay, I'm going to click on your profile because you said you shared a picture. Look at Danielle. Okay, let me just show Danielle. Foodie, who says we're all jealous of her. We're all ugly, fat, unattractive. We only wish that we could have what she has. Look at Danielle. Do you think that beautiful, beautiful woman is jealous of Foodie Beauty and wants to be her? I wouldn't think so. Anyways, you are absolutely stunning, gorgeous. Oh my gosh, you have the most beautiful eyes. Beautiful. All right, let me stop fawning all over you. She made a lot of noodles after. Foodie pauses way too long in between stories. That part right there, too. All right, do you guys want to see Foodie's feet? I mean, why not? I saw a really horrible picture of Cyrax tonight. I guess I could look at Foodie's feet, too. So she has sores on her feet now. They're black. This foot looks like it has blisters all over it. Like, I think I see 1, 2, 3 blisters. I really wish I wasn't this close to Foodie's feet, and I don't know why I'm zooming in at this point, but I did take a piece of an edible, so I'm extra chatty tonight, and I'm extra brave. Her feet are what nightmares are made of. I don't understand why her feet do not fit in these shoes and why she wears these shoes if her feet do not fit in them. I don't understand what she has against scrubbing her feet or cleaning them. I don't know why she isn't concerned that her feet are literally turning purple and black, but I still have to sleep tonight, so we're going to zoom out now. That's what we're going to zoom out. I hate feet, but hers even worse. Bally, there's some feet for you. You keep saying you want to see my feet. Can I introduce you to Foodie Beauty's feet? I mean, there you go. You don't want my clean feet. You could look at that. Whose shoes are those? I don't know. Did she steal them? I don't know. It almost looks like somebody left them on their, their porch or whatever. They didn't want to wear their shoes inside. And then Foodie came along and grabbed them. I don't know. That's just what I picture in my head, at least. Why do these screenshots have to exist? I don't know. But wait till you see this one. Okay, somewhere over the Persian Gulf right now, because we thought we thought she was traveling today, but this makes me laugh. Anyways, Danielle said, we like to make jokes about it. Over the past 2 years, I've lost 100 pounds. That's amazing, Danielle. Foodie, Danielle's lost 100 pounds. Have you lost any pounds? 1 pound? Even 1? Nana Spike T said, I'm behind because life. But I find it funny that Foodie Beauty is always demanding certain reactors show themselves. Then when others do, she gets all pissy saying shit like, who cares if you're skinny? It's true. Let's see. This was from earlier when people were speculating if she was traveling. She's clearly not. She was live rage eating in Kuwait today, whatever time it was for her. If you watch The Real Housewives of OC like me, I love the Housewives. I might tap out just because I'm so sick of hearing about Alexis and Johnny. I'm so sick of hearing about it. Like, Alexis and Johnny need to go. They need to go. All right, let's keep going. Cancer Warrior said, you've done what, Foodie? Say it louder for the people in the back. Okay, so this is from her I'm so not ready to travel bees video.
Almost time to travel, and I have not lost any weight. I've gained some weight. So almost time to travel, and I have not lost any weight. I've gained some weight. So
why does she keep telling us she's lost? Like, the way she's presenting her weight is like, now I'm 330 pounds. Like, she's not losing anything. She's not. We have eyes anyways. We can tell she's not. This is a screenshot from her mukbang that I'm so glad I didn't sit through. Buttered Crumpet said, I've never seen someone eat a sub and chips with a side of noodles. Ma'am, the noodles won't perish on your travels. You don't need to eat them. Marin said, foodies lost even more self-respect. Does that count? Yeah. Chantel will call the haters slurs, channel strike, yet next day we'll say, why do reactors pretend I did anything wrong? Which is why we stay on top of what she does. Like, this is what she doesn't realize, and I don't understand why. She lies, she gaslights, she manipulates, she tells people that they didn't see what they saw happen. She'll decide if it's FFG or me or Yaba that day and say, we're making it up, we're lying, but did you know what they did 20 years ago? She just, annoying. The chippies look, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I could go for some Flaming Hot Cheetos right now. I don't know why, but some Flaming Hot sounds really good. Okay, Salt and South said, hearing her talk about spending more on transportation to keep from walking is exactly a contributor to why she's so obese. She refuses to do simple walking. Oh my gosh, look at this. Yuck. Yuck. PI said, Foodie isn't used to 6 inches. The way she's looking at that sub, like it's the biggest thing she's ever seen in her life. But I guess look who she's supposedly sleeping next to. It probably is the biggest thing she's seen in her life. Here's a clip from her mukbang. Oh God, at least it's short. Barbecue Chicken said, I don't understand how she doesn't choke. That was like 2 full bites. Yuck. I've never seen somebody make food disappear that fast. Like, ever. In my life. Hello YouTube said, oh look, the new Jared. They even have things in common. Oh damn. Mrs. Fupa Booty said, let's all light a candle for the airplane chair that Chin's colon and rectum is likely exploding on right now. Barbecue chips and sour cream. Oh, wow. Yeah, 0 chewing. No, we don't chew anymore. Poop Olympic said, not ready to travel because I'm bigger than ever, followed by a Subway mukbang with bonus noodles an hour later. This woman is beyond help, she is. And here's more of her eating those noodles. Oh my gosh. Of course, her pinky's out. Chicken a Duck says, the amount of mayo on that sub, really take this all in. I mean, you may think you like mayo, but would you put that much on a sub? Or is that like a bit excessive to you? I mean, I just don't think I like mayo that much. That's like a lot. That's a lot. A lot. It's bonus noodles chat. Highlight Pink. Highlight Pink. Did she even chew any of the noodles? No, she just gulped them down. Nat said, imagine how much less thinking you would have to do and stress if you actually had a goal of losing weight before traveling and accomplished it. Imagine. Here's some screenshots from Foodie Beauty's mukbang. I think she's literally just said F it. This is how she wants to live the rest of her days. However long she has left, she wants to slurp noodles, moan over food, and this is what she wants to do. So I guess why stop her, right? All right, let's scroll a little bit more. Mo Translate said, Subway sandwich, chips, and bonus ramen noodles. Her words, not mine. She talks about someone missing, but she said, I'm not familiar with the story. I think, oh, here's another clip. This person said, who is this? The day will come where you choke and you will absolutely be too massive to Heimlich. F you, Chantel. No one feels bad that you can't walk and you are eating your mobility fears. Oh.
You know how I love mysteries.
Yikes. I mean, she really needs to be studied at this point. She really does. Okay, really take in the slurp. Oh, wait. Here we go. And just like that, they're gone. Every face she makes is a horror show. It's true. Lauren Dahl said, Foodie Beauty at 40 years old, why wouldn't you want to look good? To look hot. Wear clothes that you choose. Why aren't you willing to learn new things? Open your life to new experiences, to have adult conversations and friends. You're so stuck. Do better on your own. She is stuck. Mysterious Green Eye said, Foodie Beauty, I don't think anyone cares about your travel tips as a larger woman. You knew about this trip for a while now, and you did nothing to make these challenges any easier by dieting. Most people would have done something, but not you. It's true. Oh, here's an old clip of Foodie and Salah. Look at how much skinnier she looks here. Okay, they said, all right, I need y'all's help, please. Someone tell me who the skinny legend in the black abaya is. Now, look how freaking small she was compared to now and how much she could do without being out of breath. Okay, let me make this bigger. So this is when they went camping, right?
Look, wildcat. These are the sand cats, I think.
Where are you going?
Tal.
Tal.
Tal. You enjoying your time in the desert?
So much, especially with you, honey.
You're right. Skinny is a bit charitable. Okay, smaller. Smaller. Mrs. C said it better. Smaller.
Always with you.
Let's go in.
Yes, let's go.
He even still had a hairline.
Yalla.
Yalla.
We said it at the same time. Take your shoes off. Welcome.
You are most welcome, guys.
You're welcome in here.
تفضلوا.
Do you notice how she ages everybody around her? Like, I feel like even Peetz at one point, I guess, looked more fresh-faced. And then by the time she left to Kuwait, he looked like he'd seen some shit. Salah looks so much younger here. Now he looks like he's a 50-year-old. I don't know. Actually, he looks older than 50. 50, like, I know 50-year-olds who are freaking hot. But anyways, he looks better here than after spending some time with Foodie.
My best man, husband. In Arabic, we say Zaji.
Cute.
Okay, that was
This is the
embarrassing.
outside area.
Hold on.
Zaji.
Cute. This is the outside area. It's so nice and relaxing here. We're gonna do the fire here. At
Yeah, you look so nice and relaxed. You look on edge.
midnight when it's become cold. It's so quiet and peaceful over here, guys.
If you say so. I don't know how anybody can have peace with that thing around, but okay. I thought this was interesting. Somebody did her BMI chart and she didn't even register on it. Deb said, was curious to see what Foodie Beauty's BMI would be. Hers was 65.76. It doesn't even show hers on the chart. She's killing herself for the sake of food. So it does show the chart. I guess that's Foodie's little color up there. It's not even on here. That's wild. When you don't even make the chart, like, it's time to make some changes, right? I would think so. I would think so. Tofu Girl said 5'1" and 350 pounds is crazy work. It must be hell living in that body. And I don't even believe she's 350 pounds. Like, I have eyes. I can see her. Like, in my head, I won't accept any less than 450. What do you guys think she honestly weighs? Hi, Jess, by the way. She drained Peetz like a can of soda. She did. She ages everybody that spends a little bit of time with her. All right, let's scroll a little bit more and see if I retweeted anything that, like, you guys really need to see right now. And if not, tomorrow I will be live at some point, maybe to do like a recap. If Foodie's unable to do live, maybe we'll do a recap and see what everybody on Twitter is saying. Oh, did you guys see this? She broke her sofa. So I don't know if this is the sofa that she seals on or if this is the one she was jumping on. Remember when she was, I don't know what she thought she was doing, like being Tom Cruise, and she was jumping up and down. She ruined that couch. How long have they even had that? That's wild. I think she's between 400 and 450. Yeah. Hi, Geometric. Joe said she's going to die doing what she loves. I mean, it's true. Like, let's have some serious talk right now. If you've been in any type of like recovery in whatever way, right? Like if you've gone to support meetings or support groups, if you've gone to rehab, or even if you've gone to help for it, whatever, like you just know, I'll speak for me. I know there's people I've met in rehab and sober livings and stuff like that who truly didn't see a life away from whatever their drug of choice was, right? Whether it be alcohol, H, whatever else. And they're there for everybody else, but like they don't want to get better. Like there's people that I've been in sober livings with 3 times that are no longer here anymore. Um, there was one person I know who, God, it's so sad. Like it's so sad. He was getting all the horrible things that happen when you're a heavy drinker, right? Like all the horrible things that you're told is going to happen to you if you don't stop drinking, like everything, right? Cirrhosis. Um, and then he was even given a certain amount of time to live, and he wanted to drink the remainder of his days, and there was no stopping that person. They would find a way either way. I wasn't family or anything. There was nothing I could do. It was just somebody I had met being around, in rooms and stuff like that. And he eventually didn't make it, but he wanted to go that way. There's people like Foodie Beauty who wants to eat herself to death. Like she doesn't see a life outside of like fast food. She doesn't see a life where she doesn't get Burger King that day. She doesn't see a life where she's not eating for a family of 8 by herself. She's perfectly fine as long as she has food. She doesn't care what happens as long as she gets to eat through it all, right? The sad reality of it is something horrible to her where she might not have the option to eat. And then she's stuck with herself and her thoughts. And that's going to really suck for her. She's got her perfect life. She does not have to think, be an adult, or contribute. She's living the dream. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. Like looking back, you guys, I was one of those people who didn't see a life like away from alcohol. I truly didn't see how I was going to get through life sober. I didn't. Like life just seemed so hard, right? Like it just seemed too hard. It seemed too problematic for me. It just seemed too overwhelming. So what seemed easier to me was to pick up a bottle and drink and let life pass me by so I didn't have to deal with anything, right? I was perfectly fine living that way. I truly didn't think I would make it past 30 years old. In fact, my sister and I were talking, and she told me one day she didn't think I was going to live past 30. And I'm like, I don't really think I care if I do, Now I love life. I don't even recognize who I was in addiction. Like, I can't picture going back to that at all. I can't picture waking up in bushes or on people's lawn or in a gutter. I can't see myself going back to waking up in jail wondering what the F I did the night before. Um, and thankfully, most times it was I just drank too much and I was out and about. I had a lot of drunken Publix, always drunken Publix. But I don't know, like I didn't care what happened to me as long as I could still drink my Bud Light. And that's just how I felt until one day, I was sitting on a curb. The world hated me. The world was mad at me. My family hated me. Nobody would talk to, well, they didn't hate me. They hated my choices, I guess I should say, my behaviors, my actions, and what I was doing with my life. And I remember I was like walking down the street for like days, right? And like nobody would look me in the eye. And for some reason, it was really starting to bother me. I don't know why. I don't know why. There was plenty of times I had been walking by people and they wouldn't look at me, right? But like, I don't know. There was just like this buildup of days where I just felt like the scum of the earth and the shittiest person in the world. And I just had my thoughts to sit with basically. And I realized like this voice just spoke to me and they're like, do you realize you have a beautiful daughter who's going to get a call one day that their mom died in the gutter? Somebody found you drunk. And like I just couldn't picture that. Like I know I had this beautiful little child just waiting for a mom to get their shit together, and like she deserved the world and she didn't deserve to get a phone call that her mom died drinking herself to death. Like nobody deserves that call, right? And I don't know, I just knew after that day, like whatever I had to face, like whatever was going to happen had to be better than feeling like I was like that, like another day. And changes happen. Like if you're struggling in sobriety or with whatever right now, like, and you think there's no hope, like one day you're going to be stuck with your thoughts and you're going to have like this pivotal moment where you could either change everything and face the unknown and just know that whatever happens, you're going to do it sober, or you can continue living like in misery. And I think the better option, right, is to see what happens and put down that thing that's like ruining your life and your relationships and possibly your health. I don't know. Anyways, I've been talking a lot. Sorry, you guys. Sorry, life is a bitch if you let it be. True. The easy road is always the road we chose when it gets. It's true. It's true. Drinking just always seemed easier to me. It really did. But to be honest, looking back and looking at my life now, like my worst day sober is far better than my best day drunk. Like my best day drunk, I was waking up in hospitals, I was waking up in the drunk tank, and like sober, I just have to deal with a bit of anxiety, you know? I deal with it. It's better. Life is better. And you know what to do and you know how to handle situations when you're not like inebriated off of, well, for me, I was like a huge alcoholic. And I really liked snow for whatever reason. Mel said, I had to stop hanging out with my downstairs neighbor. She's such an alcoholic and it's affecting her kids, her marriage, her friends. It's depressing. Tonight, I actually really, Mel's. It's sad because when you're in it, like you don't see how bad things are because you're drunk, right? Like, I don't know, like I knew things were bad in my addiction, but I didn't realize like how bad they were until I got sober. Then I realized like all the damage I had done. Because I was drunk 24/7. So how could I really pay attention to what was going on, right? How could I really feel the severity of things when I was, 8 beers deep by like 6, 8, 7 a.m. sometimes. Um, but it's crazy. We make a mess out of our lives and we just don't realize it until after we get our shit together. And it's like, oh my God, like we've really put everybody else through hell. We put our kids through hell, our moms through hell. And you look at it and then you really have to decide that you don't want to do that ever again, you know? That's the hardest thing you can do at the end of the day. I think that's what we all wanted for Chantel when we first started watching, but she'll never face herself. Right. At one point, we were all rooting for Chantel. Like, or at least a lot of us were. Like, I at one point wanted nothing more than to see her leave Natter and, like, I don't know, have this redemption arc where she took accountability, got help, and we saw a person change their life around. But she just became more disgusting and vile. And I don't know. She was really nasty to the people who were just telling her the truth. Like, if you keep eating like this, you're going to die. Anybody who's bringing you food or telling you to eat another sandwich probably doesn't really want you here and they probably don't like you. But, we're the haters. You try to care and be there, but they have to. That part right there, they have to want the change. And like everybody has to hit that point in their life. It's like so important in recovery. Like everybody has to have their rock bottom, whatever that looks like. And you have to want it for yourself. Like there's so many times my family dropped me off at rehabs, sober livings, and I ran away. I'd find a train home, a bus home. Like I'd run away. I would. And it was just crazy. I've been in far more sober livings and rehabs than like I'd ever really cared to admit, but I just wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Everybody wanted it for me, but I had to make such a mess out of my life because like I was one of those people. I recognize it with Foodie where I was one of those people. I thought everybody else had the problem. I thought that bad things happened to everybody else in addiction, that I was the special person who was just going to get to drink until I was 99 years old, and do cola in the bathroom. I thought I was the special one. And I remember the first time I went to an AA meeting, it was after I got a DUI when I was 21. I'm 41 now. I've changed my ways. But I remember there was this man there. And like now looking back, he was smart and I should have listened to him, but I was so mad. I remember him telling me that he was like, you have a problem. And I was like, no, I don't. He's like, normal people don't get behind a wheel and drive. And I was like, I made a mistake. I don't have a problem. He's like, you're going to get a second one. He was like, and you're going to be a regular in the rooms here. And I'm like, whatever. Like, you're the one who got all the DUIs. Like, you know what I mean? I thought I knew better. I was very young. I had an attitude problem. Still kind of do. But he was right. Like, normal people don't get behind the wheel and drive, right? Like, that's not a normal decision people make. But like in my head, I thought it was perfectly okay. Now I know it's not, but do you know what I mean? I don't know. Like our thinking is so broken. Um, Actually, like I'm not gonna say I thought it was okay, but like I didn't think about the consequences to my actions. I guess I thought nothing bad happened. So what, I don't know how to explain it other than I was very dumb. I was very young. I should have listened to that guy. He told me I was gonna get a second one and I was gonna be a regular in the rooms, and I was. So yeah, anyways. Anyways, I wasn't open to hearing it at that time, but looking back, I had a problem very young and very early on, very early on. What did Draco say? Been watching Amberlin since 2018 and Foodie since 2020. Wow. 100% Mel's her rage day prove that to me, yeah. So Draco, in the times that since you've been watching Amberlynn and Foodie Beauty for so long, have you seen them make any changes that they said they are going to do? Because in my little experience, I haven't seen them do shit. Like, I feel like I've been through 9 million different diet cycles with these people, and nobody's lost a pound except the reaction channels and the people in the chats. Like, nobody's lost a pound. I know, Joe. I'm going to bed too. I actually I went into this. I'm like, it's going to be like a 30-minute stream, a recap. I'm going to get to bed early, and then I'm still here yapping away. Not once, Draco said. Wow. Draco said, I was on my own weight loss journey and found Amberlynn through Michael B. Petty. You know what? It sounds like a lot of people found Amberlynn. And I don't remember a foodie through Michael B. Petty. I feel like when I came in, he had decided he was going to stop uploading or something, but I know a lot of people miss him. I know a lot of people do. Good night, Joe. We'll see you tomorrow or Monday. If I'm not live tomorrow, I want to be live tomorrow. If I'm not live tomorrow, the latest will be Monday. I only discovered Girl World because I got Alicia Doherty. Oh, really? Really, Mel's? That's the Doherty Dozen person, right? I know a lot of people watch them. I don't know. I tried to watch like 2 seconds and I went through different clips and she was doing these like refrigerator hauls and I just couldn't with her. If that's the person I'm thinking of, I just couldn't. Feed then went down the hole and found reaction channels. Wow, Mel's. Well, I'm glad you found us. I'm glad you're hanging out with us. You guys, I think I gotta go to bed. But I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me. I love these live streams when we do them late at night because like we kind of just talk about everything and we could be a little less filtered than during the day. But I want to thank you again. I hope you guys had a beautiful weekend. I hope you have an amazing Sunday. Thank you to my amazing mods and Breezy Bunch members. Thank you for even liking or listening to this stream right now. Something is telling me right now to say this, and I don't know why. I feel like if you're struggling right now, just know that you're not alone. We all have been in a part in addiction where we feel like we've been like the worst person, right? Like, I don't know. I remember I used to feel that nobody had effed up as bad as I did. Like I was the biggest F up on the planet and nobody could relate to how bad I messed up my life. But know that there's plenty of us who have lost it all because of whatever addiction, right? There's plenty of us who had to get our life back on track. There's plenty of us who had to fight for relationships with our family members again, significant others, our children. But I want to give some hope. Like there is hope. You can change your life around. You can. You don't have to suffer alone. Like, I don't know, you can always reach out to me if you want like help with resources or if you want to know what to do. I'm not like a professional at all. I've just done a whole lot of relapsing, a whole lot of recovering. I've done a whole sober living tour, rehab tour across Southern California. So I'm not a professional, but I've just done a lot. And I feel like the one thing I might know a little bit about is getting help. So I just want to encourage you if there's something right now that's ruining your life, your relationships, your finances, your job, whatever else, like it's okay to put it down, right? Like that alcohol is not doing anything for you. Those cigarettes aren't doing anything for you. Like you don't want to fight with your wife anymore, right? You don't want to fight with your husband anymore. And you really feel good anyways. Like I remember towards the end of my addiction, I was so beaten down and tired. Like I don't know. It was kind of like just waving the white flag. Like I surrender because I'm so exhausted. I can't do this anymore. But like I couldn't have got to where I am today. Like I almost have 7 years sober. I couldn't have got to where I am today if people weren't nice and listened to me and what I was going through, or if people didn't offer a kind word or say they care or say that they understand or that they've been there before. So if you're struggling right now, you're not alone. There is help out there. A lot of us in this chat are in recovery. A lot of us are. And it's not necessarily from drugs or alcohol. There's people recovering from food addiction. There's even like people, and I'm not saying in this chat, but like you can literally be in recovery from anything, like corn addiction, sex addiction. You could be addicted to anything. And like more than likely we understand. So don't feel like you're alone. I just want to offer some hope. If I could change my life around, anybody can. Like I used to be a regular in and out of the county jails and city jails. And now I'm usually in bed these days by 10 p.m. So if anybody could change their life around, if I could do it, you could do it. Anyways, tomorrow's a new day. and it's a fresh start and a clean slate. So I don't know, make your amazing Sunday and do something positive. And I love you guys. I will see you so soon. Bye, everybody.